Namaste. Today we're doing yoga for the feet. So stand with your feet about a fist apart and the outer edges of the feet parallel. And feel the four corners of the feet as they press into the ground. And then as you inhale, raise the heels up, coming onto the toes, balls of the feet. As you exhale, slowly lower the heels. As you inhale, raise up. Exhale, lower. 3 more just like this. And try to lift straight up. We can also engage the pelvic floor, engage the core to help us pull up. Last one. Up. And exhale, lower. Then step the right foot back and press onto the top of the foot here. Just feel that great stretch in the front of the ankle a moment. Breathing here and holding. Let's change sides. Step the left foot back. Feel that great stretch. Now grab a ball. I have a hard massage ball, but you can use a baseball or a tennis ball or a golf ball, whatever you have. And we're going to roll from the base of the toe to the tip of the toe and work your way from the base to the tip and back, from the big toe down to the pinky toe. And then circle around the ball of the foot. And then circle around the ball of the foot underneath the pinky toe. And then roll back and forth along the arch. And back and forth along the outer edge of the foot. And then circle around the heel. Let's change feet. So moving from the base of the toe to the tip of the toe and back, and then working your way from the big toe all the way down to the little toe. Try not to let your ball roll away. And then circle around the ball of the foot underneath the big toe. Circle around the ball of the foot underneath the little toe. And roll back and forth along the arch of the foot. Roll back and forth along the outer edge of the foot. And circle out the heel. Nice. So come to chair position. I'm going to use a block. You can use a book if you don't have a block, or just keep your legs really steady. Come to chair with your hands on your hips or wherever is comfortable. Weight is on the heels, hips reach back, and the back is long. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, move to the heels, raise the toes up. And heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up. 2 more, heels up, move with your breath, toes up. Last one, heels and toes. Now come onto the outer edges of the feet. This is why I have the block. If I don't have the block, my legs are going to come all the way apart. So they come onto the edges of the feet, but I want to keep the knees straight. And onto the inner edges of the feet. And also here, if I don't have the block, the thighs might come together. So outer edges of the feet, inner edges of the feet, outer edges of the feet, inner edges of the feet, outer edges, inner edges, outer and inner. And release, shake out your legs. And come to seated. If you have any knee problems, you might like to roll your mat for a little bit of extra padding under the knees. And then spread your toes. Place them on the ground, also that pinky toe, and sit back. If this is too intense for you, you can always sit on a block. Or another option is instead of sitting up, you can lean forward with your hands on the ground and just press back through the heels. So find whichever variation works for you. We're going to be here for a little while, really stretching out, not too long, really stretching out the feet, the toes here. And as we sit here, let's also just relax through the neck. So gently nod your head and shake your head. Wiggle your head a little bit. As you sit here, also pull up through the pelvic floor and the abdomen so you're not dumping all the weight onto the feet. And turn your head to the right, roll over the chest to the left, roll back to the right, left, right. Starting to feel a bit of warmth maybe in the feet, in the shins. And back to center, just drop the right ear towards the right shoulder here. Enjoy the sensations in the feet and legs. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Okay, you've got this. Just 2 more deep breaths. Last breath. And release onto your hands and knees and shake out the feet. That should feel pretty good. And if you like, you can also press the tops of the feet into the ground and just lift the knees 5 or 10 centimeters from the ground. It's about 2 to 4 inches if you don't do metric. And hold it here, getting a nice counter stretch. And release. So sit in a comfortable cross-legged position or come to Gomukhasana with the knees directly over top of each other. And we're going to wiggle our fingers in between the toes. Try to get as deep as you can here so that the base of the fingers is coming to the base of the toes. And once you've got it, then squeeze your hands against the feet and release. Squeeze, release. 3 more tight squeezes. And if your fingers don't go all the way through, or maybe not between every toe, that's totally normal, totally fine. You can work your way up to it with a bit of patience. Last one. And release, release your fingers out. Change the cross of your legs, or come to Gomukh on the other side. And again, take your fingers in between the toes. Work them in there. Okay. And now, just bend the feet gently back and forth, side to side. Circle it out a little bit. Another nice thing to do is If you have those toe separators that you use to polish your toenails, you can get them at the drugstore for a couple of bucks. I like to sleep with those, and then my feet feel really great when I wake up the next morning. Usually at some point during the night I lose them, but it's a great way to keep the feet healthy. And release. Come to butterfly pose and just try to open the feet towards the ceiling and then use your thumbs to massage on the inside of the arch. Okay. And we'll come onto our back. Take your legs up at 90 degrees. Point your toes to the ceiling, getting a stretch through the front of the legs. Flex the toes towards your face, getting a stretch through the backs of the legs. A couple more times, pointing and flexing. You can also take your legs up against the wall if you prefer. And now we'll circle out the ankles in one direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just let your feet and your legs relax here in this inverted position. Stay as long as you like. This is also great before you go to bed for your legs. Let your breath flow. Let your body relax. So again, stay as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.